the bar. Her book is called Nothing Fancy, Unfussy Food for Having People Over. It's Allison Roman. So what did you think of tonight's Below Deck, by the way?
I had some concerns over certain substances that may or may not have been imbibed or snorted.
Mm-hmm.
There's a young lass who comes onto the boat with eyes going in all directions, and seems like she pretty much stayed that way during the whole cruise.
Right, Brandy. Yes.
Brandy, yeah,
Yes.
she is not okay, and I guess the voices in her head told her to tell everybody that she paid for the whole thing. So
Right, there you
it's
go.
delightful.
Let's go to Melissa from Queens. Hey, Melissa, what's your question?
Hi, Andy.
Hi.
First off, I just want to tell you I love you and thank you for reading so many of my Twitter questions on air.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Ryan, my besties Lauren and Steph wanted me to tell you they love you and the show.
Thank
and
you.
Wendy, you are one of the funniest women ever. Thank you for making me laugh so much over the years. My question's for Wendy. Are there any updates to the Reno 911 reboot that you said was in the early stages when you were last on Watch What Happens Live?
Good
The
question.
only thing I can tell you is that there has been more talk.
Okay, all right. Well, at least the
But you know,
talks are
people
still...
could talk for decades.
Yes, at least the talks are still happening. Yes.
Yeah.
Who are you in touch with from that group?
I'm not on the outs with anybody.
Yeah, right,
I
right.
live 30 miles outside of Los Angeles,
Got
so
it.
I don't run into people that
Yeah.
often. But Cedric does the show
Yeah,
quite a bit.
yeah.
And I run into Carlos on occasion and Tom Lennon.
So good.
So
Let's go to Nicole from Orlando. Hey, Nicole, what's your question?
Hi, Andy. Can't wait to meet you at BravoCon in a few weeks.
Woo.
My question's for Ryan.
Okay.
Do you think Luis is a little rusty with his listings? And do you feel like he's been out of the real estate market for too long?
Not really. It's like riding a bike. You know, he took 2 years off, kind of found his soul and a baby, and then came back, and he knows what to do. He knows how to talk to people. He's good. He seems much happier. You know, he
That's
seems much happier.
the most important thing. Heather from North Carolina. Hey, what's your question for Wendy?
Yes. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Andy. My question is, Wendy, what was your reaction when Katie Seagal came to your defense on Twitter after the comedian Stuttering John was bashing the Goldbergs?
Oh my God, I missed that.
Yeah,
I missed
you
this
missed
one.
it. It was such a footnote. But
Great question.
yeah, it was. They were. John and somebody else were going back and forth and bashing the show, but they kept including me in it.
Oh, how nice for you.
So I don't need to read all the back and forth. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's fine. But to keep me included in the entire thread is dickish.
Annoying. Yes.
Yeah. So I guess she was included in the thread
that's so
also.
funny.
And so she came to my defense. I said something smarmy and then I muted everybody.
Right,
But then
smart.
she came to her defense, and I can't believe anybody else knows about it. But that's right.
Don't you love muting people? Because they don't know.
Yeah.
It's so much better than blocking people.
Yeah,
because
'cause
if
they
you
just
block
keep
people, it gives
going.
you the power.
Yeah.
Gives them the power. Let's
Yeah.
go to Rachel from Stony Brook, New York. Hey, Rachel, what's your question?
Hi, Andy. It's Rachel from Long Island. How are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm so happy to be speaking to you.
Thank you.
My question is for Ryan.
Okay.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
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 Oh my God, this is so exciting. Okay. Tyler loves life coaches.
Yeah.
What advice would you give him if you were his life coach?
If I was whose life coach?
Tyler.
Tyler's life coach. I would say to just stay positive, wake up every day, stay positive. The city can be really, really, really tough, but as long as you stay positive and keep a smile on your face and remember that you're selling enthusiasm, you're not selling real estate, everything is going to work out just fine.
Do you feel that you're selling enthusiasm, not real estate?
Yeah, real estate is very much my widget. Like, if I get a
I know, but if I'm living in an apartment you sold me
Yeah.
and it sucks and like your enthusiasm isn't there anymore.
It is definitely there. It's always going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's positivity, man.
Do you think Tyler wants to hear advice from you?
He came to my office. I won a listing pitch for against him. I mean, obviously, on Late Street, and sold it. I did that on purpose.
Yes.
And
By the way, I like cocky, mean Ryan.
I know you tell me
Yes.
that every time.
Yes.
I know. But I have a wife and a baby, you know, and it's like a whole
I know.
thing. Maybe it'll come back though.
Okay.
You know, maybe when I'm a little
Listen, you
older.
still have the fire in your belly, so that's
Yeah.
good. Dana from Philly. Hey, Dana, what's your question?
Hey, my question's for Wendy.
Okay.
Wendy, I love the Goldbergs, and Beverly Goldberg is totally my mother. But my question is, what was your reaction to Kelly banging Shannon on the head? And do you think she overreacted?
Oh, I thought that was such a weird thing to do, but of course Shannon overreacted.
Right. Is that why we love Shannon?
That's why Shannon makes good television. I don't know if I could be friends with that, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to Carrie from Texas. Hey, Carrie, what's your question?
Hi, Andy. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Wendy. Longtime fan, first-time caller, big-time Bravoholic.
Yay.
Question is for Ryan.
Okay.
What do you think of Fredrik's decision to live a bicoastal life? And do you think he makes a better agent in L.A.?
I think it's great that he moved to Los Angeles.
You're happy to see him.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Gone.
I mean, eventually I knew he wouldn't be able to handle it in New York that much longer anyway, so it's
I love it. He's such a good smack talker. It's my favorite.
Oh, it's,
Okay.
it's so much calmer over there. It's better.
Let's go to Robin from Texas. Hey, Robin, what's your question?
Hi, Andy. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Ryan.
Hey.
Congrats to you both, Andy and Ryan, on
Thanks.
being new dads.
Thank you.
My question is for Wendy. It is a two-part question. Number one, what was the vibe like behind the scenes of the Cheers reunion on the Goldbergs? And did you hear anyone bad-mouthing Ted Danson on the set?
I
They
did
love
not
Ted
hear that.
Danson.
I did not hear anyone
They would have
say
been bad-mouthing Shelley Long, right?
You think?
Well, yes. They
I didn't hear
famously
either
didn't
of
get
their
along
names.
with Shelley Long.
I didn't hear either of their. Have I snagged my pretty dress?
Yes, you did.
Well, anyway, it
Was that fun having them all
It
there?
was so much fun, and Kirsty's been a very vocal fan of the Goldbergs.
Oh, how cool.
So that was my pitch, was if we're doing a cast from the past,
Yeah.
why not take the most iconic show that I still love and that
Yeah.
still holds up? Why don't we figure out a way to work them in? And they did it. I
That
mean,
was amazing.
Yeah, it was
That
fun.
was super cool. Last call of the night, Jill from New Jersey. Hey, Jill.
Hi, my question's for Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan, what did you honestly think of Steve deciding to name his daughter Rose Gold?
Coolest name ever.
You love it?
Yeah, I mean, if your last name's Gold, I mean, it was Rose or White Gold, and that would have been just a weird name. I named my baby Xena. Like,
Right,
that's,
yes.
you know, come on.
Right.
Rose Gold's such a cool name. I, thought it was
I
a
want to
great choice.
thank Wendy and Ryan and everybody got Allison's cookbook. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.